Cristiano Ronaldo is known for his control on the pitch and off, but this moment, he broke. In this video, we're revealing the raw emotional footage of a Ronaldo breakdown caught on camera. And the truth is, no one really knows why. The body language, the tension, the silence, it's all here. Before we unpack it, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Because even legends have unspoken moments, and sometimes what's not said speaks the loudest. Let's take a closer look at the footage and what might really be going on behind the scenes. The shocking footage that went viral. The footage that stunned fans around the world came from what appeared to be a routine training day at Al Nassr's Riyadh facilities. Captured by a security camera inside the locker room, the video showed Cristiano Ronaldo sitting alone, his head buried in his hands, shoulders visibly shaking as he sobbed uncontrollably. For nearly 15 minutes, the football icon remained frozen in that vulnerable state, completely unaware that one of his most private moments was being recorded. What made the footage even more unsettling was its timing. Just hours before, Ronaldo had posted his usual upbeat content on social media, highlighting an intense training session, sharing motivational quotes, and projecting his trademark confidence. The contrast between the polished, unshakable figure online and the deeply emotional man caught on camera was jarring. It sparked a wave of confusion and concern from fans and experts alike. This dramatic gap between his public image and private moment has raised many questions. What could cause such a breakdown at a time when everything seemed to be going right? The context that makes it even stranger. What makes Ronaldo's breakdown even more puzzling is the timing. It came during what should have been a relatively calm and successful stretch in his life and career. Al Nassr was performing strongly in the Saudi Pro League, and Ronaldo had just delivered a hat trick in their last match, proof that his form on the pitch was as sharp as ever. Off the field, there were no visible signs of trouble. His relationship with Georgina Rodriguez appeared solid, his children were healthy, and his various business ventures were continuing to thrive. Given all of this, the emotional outburst caught everyone off guard. But perhaps even more surprising was what followed. According to team insiders, Ronaldo walked out of the locker room shortly after the incident looking completely composed. He joined the full training session, maintained his trademark intensity, and even stayed afterward to practice free kicks, his usual post-practice routine. There were no visible signs of distress or distraction. This calm, almost robotic return to normalcy has left many observers baffled. How could someone go from an emotional collapse to total focus within hours? Was it a momentary crack in an otherwise perfectly managed exterior, or a sign of something deeper hidden beneath the surface? The mystery only deepens, and fans are left to wonder what's really going on behind the scenes. Expert analysis and wild theories. Sports psychologists have closely examined the footage of Ronaldo's emotional moment, analyzing every detail to understand what could push someone with his legendary mental strength to such a visible breakdown. Dr. Maria Santos, a seasoned expert who has worked with elite athletes for over 20 years, believes this may be a case of long-term pressure finally erupting. Even the strongest minds can only carry so much for so long, she explains. Theories about the cause vary widely. Some are grounded in reality, such as the pressure of maintaining his legacy amid constant comparisons to Messi, especially with renewed World Cup debates. Others point to retirement anxiety, a deeply personal challenge for many aging athletes. After decades of dominance, facing the inevitable end of a career, no matter how legendary, can trigger deep emotional responses. But the speculation doesn't stop there. Online discussions have gone into overdrive, with wilder theories surfacing daily. Some claim there are hidden family issues or undisclosed financial stress. A few even suggest behind-the-scenes conflicts within Al Nassr or with sponsors. While none of these theories have been confirmed, the sheer volume of speculation highlights just how rare and shocking it is to see Ronaldo in such a vulnerable state, and how deeply invested the world remains in every chapter of his story. The aftermath and Ronaldo's silence. What's perhaps most fascinating about this situation is Cristiano Ronaldo's absolute silence. Despite the global attention and growing speculation, he hasn't addressed the incident publicly. When questioned by reporters, he simply smiled and steered the conversation back to football. His social media accounts remained unchanged, still filled with motivational quotes, intense training videos, and match highlights, completely ignoring the emotional breakdown. This deliberate silence has added an extra layer of mystery. It almost feels as if Ronaldo is trying to erase the moment entirely, choosing to present an image of unshakable focus and strength. Whether it's a personal coping mechanism or a carefully crafted PR strategy, the choice not to speak has left fans and critics puzzled. Al Nassr officials have followed suit, offering no official explanation. When pressed for answers, the club's management declined to comment, referring to the situation as a private player matter. This refusal to clarify anything has only amplified public curiosity. As a result, theories and speculations have exploded online. From personal stress to undisclosed injuries or behind-the-scenes conflicts, fans and media are left to fill in the blanks. The silence, rather than calming the situation, has made it one of the most talked-about moments in recent football history. What this reveals about pressure in elite sports. This incident has triggered meaningful discussions about the intense pressure elite athletes endure away from the public eye. For over 20 years, Cristiano Ronaldo has lived under the glare of global attention, celebrated, criticized, and endlessly expected to deliver perfection. His moment of vulnerability may reflect the hidden emotional toll that comes with such a relentless spotlight. Mental health professionals are now pointing to this as a powerful example of how even the most mentally strong individuals can hit their limits. If someone like Ronaldo, known for his discipline, resilience, and focus, can have a public emotional breakdown, it shows that no one is immune to stress or internal battles. This moment is serving as a wake-up call. It urges fans and media to see athletes not just as performers, but as people with real emotions and mental health needs. It's also encouraging more open conversations around the importance of emotional support for athletes at all levels. Ronaldo's vulnerability, instead of weakening his image, has added a new layer of relatability and respect. It reminds us that behind the trophies and records is a human being who feels pressure like anyone else, and perhaps this honesty could help break the stigma around mental health in sports for good. Power, pressure, pride, whatever triggered that moment, one thing's clear: even the greatest have cracks behind the armor. What do you think happened? Was it frustration, personal stress, or something deeper? Drop your theory in the comments, because the truth might be more human than we realize. If this left you thinking, make sure to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who only sees the highlight reels. Until next time, stay observant, stay empathetic, and remember, greatness doesn't mean perfection.